There you are. I have been looking all over for you. I thought you'd be with all the other wounded soldiers. Yes, I know you're hurt. It's quite obvious. Of course I am here to help you. Why else would I be here? To spend quality time with you? Share a drink? Yes. Why don't we have a nice casual conversation while you bleed out? Idiot. Now be quiet and take your armor off of you so I can get a better look at your wounds. Let's see here. Oh, dear goddess. This is worse than I had expected. That wound is very deep, but fortunately for you, I am one of the most talented mages in the entire kingdom. Just give me 1 second. There we go. All healed. I really am amazing, aren't I? There should still be some pain, but that's what you get when you do something as stupid as charging in at an enemy 3 times your size without any backup at all. You are seriously lucky that you are alive. Of course I'm worried about you. I care about you. You're like my only friend. I know that's pathetic, and I know I'm not very good at showing it, but it's true. I trust you more than I ever thought I could trust anyone. My training in the College of Magic was brutal, and there was no time for leisure. I never really had time to bond with the other mages. Sorry, I'm rambling a bit. I should take care of your other wounds. Thankfully, they are all just minor cuts and bruises, so this shouldn't take long at all. There. Feeling better? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Please be more careful in the future. I'd be so bored without you. Everyone else is either too stuck up or thinks I'm going to summon a demon just because I'm a mage. What? You think I'm stuck up? Well, okay. Okay, you're right. I can be a bit stuck up at times, but not nearly as much as everyone else. Just a few days ago, that one noble, Lord Remfrey, I think that's his name, the one who was always walking like he just shit himself or something. Yeah, so I saw him walk out of his tent for once. Have you ever looked inside that thing? It's filled to the brim with all sorts of fancy stuff. He even has a dragon skull made out of gold. Anyway, it had just rained, so there was mud and puddles everywhere, but Remfrey had his servants lay out in the mud so he can walk without getting his boots wet. But he accidentally slipped off of one of his servants and landed face first in the mud. He sprinted back to his tent so fast, screaming all sorts of horrible stuff. It was honestly pretty funny. I'm rambling again, aren't I? Sorry, you probably don't want to hear me talk about some idiot nobles. Oh. You think it helps you not think about the pain? Then I shall ramble on. If I can think of something, that is. Goddess, it is hard to just start rambling. It's just something that I start doing, you know? I can't just make it happen. Kind of when I first started learning magic. Remember when I accidentally set a shed on fire when we were kids? My father wouldn't let me hear the end of that. He almost made me rebuild the whole damn thing by myself. Oh, I know I was a troublemaker growing up, but you weren't so innocent either. Do you remember the time you snuck onto the farm near your house? You know what I'm talking about. Not only did you steal eggs from the chicken coop, but you threw those eggs at the farmhouse. Oh, the farmer was so furious. I could have sworn he would have killed you if it weren't for your parents stepping in. I miss those days. So innocent, so free. Now look at us. 2 adults fighting an evil empire. I can't wait until this is all over. I can go back to being stuck in a library studying magic, and you can go back to being some city guard. I never thought I'd miss the simplicity of that life. You don't think you're going to go back to being a guard? Why not? Oh. Yeah, I can understand that. I can't imagine standing in the same spot all day and looking intimidating. Hey, I can look intimidating when I want to. I do not get cuter when I'm mad. Stop, I'm not blushing. I was not admiring your muscles while I was healing you. They're just so big and they're hard to ignore. Don't think anything of it. You're teasing me. Quit it. You done? Finally. So, while you were being a big meanie, I thought of an idea. So, I really don't want to go back to researching magic for the rest of my life. And you don't want to go back to being a guard. So what if we left together? Not to say I couldn't do it alone, but it would just be a lot easier if we did it together. Obviously, I don't want to leave until the war is over. We'd be labeled deserters and get our heads chopped off if we did that, and I would like to keep my head attached. But once this is all over, I say we ditch this place and go have an adventure or something. Think about it, okay? Anyways, I should really get going. There are probably other people who could use some help. I'll make sure to come back and check on you later, or you can come find me if you're feeling better. Farewell.